200 soldiers, 1,000 now. Body say style, I'll prove it all by myself. All right, and we put the chain on. We get on the outside too. Yeah, I might take it all the way to the top. Took it all the way to the top. Word. Ooh, let me share that real quick. Yo, what's the word? He said, "How are you doing today?" Doing good. Doing good. What? Fuck are you looking at like that? I don't give a fuck about none of that.
We're gonna have to. I'm not doing it later.
On this bitch ready to smash somebody today.
Why?
Damn, I buttoned it all the way to the top too. Wondering where all these people are coming from. There's been so many new people come into my life that I don't know. Like I'm wondering where, which is cool, but where are they all coming from? Cause like my Discord and my live's been going crazy for the past like 3 days, 4 days. Ever since I linked in with DraftKings, they just been sending me friend request after friend request after friend request. I got like 4 or 5 of them from the Discord right now. And all I'm doing is just sending them a link back, telling them to join my Discord. So it's like somehow I done entered something with DraftKings, and like I'm in some kind of Discord that's got 500 something thousand people in it, and it was letting me share my live in there too. So like that I think that's really how like a lot of people were in there these past couple of days. I've been sharing it in the DraftKings, and they get mad every time they say that they take it down, and they do take it down, but it usually takes them like a while, 10 or 15 minutes before they actually see it, and by then there's already been a bunch of people that seen it. They sent me a message the other day saying that I can't promote no more, and that if I do it some more that they're gonna delete me. They know better than to let me start promoting some shit, especially in the DraftKings thing where there's a 500,000 people in there. And I've done gained like 6 people in the Discord, and they're coming to me, messaging me like, I don't know, they're on some other shit, but that DraftKings thing turned me up. I'm not gonna be on here long. I just wanted to tap in and see what everybody was doing today. Yeah, he said I only use DraftKings. Yeah, I just started using it. I didn't really know what it was. I just started using it, and somehow I done linked all the accounts together. I done linked the Discord with the DraftKings Discord, and I don't know. I done did a whole bunch of extra shit, and now there's a bunch of people sending me friend requests on Discord and messaging me, and shit's stupid. I don't know what I did. I done leaked the FanDuel account with my live. That's what I was trying to do, because I was like, oh, they're gonna let me slip right in the door, ain't they? So I started fucking with it, and it didn't let me. It was like they were saying how they were gonna block me, but it let me share it in there. But it took them like 10 minutes for them to come back and delete it, and I was like, oh, okay. I was waiting for y'all. But yeah, I really feel like that's how I got turned up the other day when there was 40 something people in the live. Yeah, it ain't started yet, has it, John? I think it starts tonight or something, or tomorrow. God damn, negative 26. Yeah, it's got to be cold up there because it's like fucking 15 degrees here. 20 degrees or something. It's cold here. Negative 26? Like, you must be up there by Canada or fucking the Great Lakes. Like, how in the fuck is it that cold in America? I didn't know it got that cold in America. Like, wherever you go. I don't give a damn if you go all the way up to fucking, come on, Michigan, New York, wherever, New Hampshire. I didn't think it got that cold here. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm glad I'm not up there. I like the snow and stuff, but I don't want it to be negative 20. Fuck that. Like, how do y'all even have cats and shit outside? Like, I feel bad for the animals. I'm an animal lover, so, I'll be out there trying to toss some shit. But yeah, how do y'all even have animals that, like, run through the neighborhood and shit? You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers is probably freezing up. Here, we just got dogs and cats and shit just be on the loose. They just live outside. It's like a lot of times the animal people don't even fuck with the animals around here. Like, they see animals running around, unless somebody calls or something, they'll let them run for years. Like, the animal control ain't gonna come pick them up unless somebody calls and says there's like a pit bull on the loose and it's chasing kids or something like that. They will come get them. But if they just see your dog running around, like, the dog's gonna, yeah, they'll pick up your dog. I ain't gonna lie. If it's like a pit bull or something, they're gonna pick your dog up. But they don't pick up no cats or nothing. They just let them run. Talk about trees exploding from the cold. Damn. Nah, I wouldn't doubt it. Like, just from being. Nah, like, you would think, though, it would kind of make sense because trees always let out oxygen and trees are always moving, and any type of movement, no matter where or what it is causing friction. No matter what type of movement it is. It could be the clouds moving. It's causing friction. That's what happens with lightning and all that other stuff. And I don't know. Don't ask me how to get into it, but that's where it comes from. The particles, the neutrons, electrons, all that dumbass shit that I don't care about, and I'm not going to take the time to go back to 12th grade to remember what they said. But yeah, I mean, it would be a thing, it might be a thing. Trees freeze, get super solid, and then move and sway and get warm. Who knows? Motherfucker might just blow up right in front of you. Time is it right now? I just woke up like an hour ago. I stayed up late. And that's crazy. I'm usually up by 12. I mean, of course, I'm working. When I'm working, I'm up at 6:30 every day, but I didn't have to work. My boss is pissing me off with that shit. Like, it's like I'm trying to get somewhere and I'm trying to stack up some money and shit. And it's like I'm getting there and I'm doing what I'm trying to do, but then they call in. Then, they'll make up some dumbass excuse like a contract fell out or something, or one of the jobs canceled on us and we had to reschedule it. And man, y'all's gonna quit doing that dumbass shit before I take one of y'all's trucks. Just go out on my own, fuck it. Cause like I know how to run the whole you digs, just like the boss does. So just go and give me the truck and the gas card, the company card. Let me roll out. I'm about sick of this. And I mean, it ain't even a money thing. I don't mind. I just like to work. I need to work every day. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Monday through Friday, I need to work. If y'all can't get 40 hours a week, you don't even need to be a company. Like, so what if I'm straight? So what if I'm good? If you always think, oh, it's cool, I got money in the bank, I can afford a couple of days off. You're never gonna get nowhere with that mindset. Fuck all that. I need to work every day, and if y'all call in one more time, I'm fitting to catch this motherfucker on fire. That's how I'm feeling today. They said, why'd you stop at the post office? Cause I was working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. I didn't have no time to do nothing. And a lot of times, all money ain't good money. And you only get one life to live. And you better choose wisely how you want to live that life. Because you're not going to get a chance to run it back and come back again. So I just felt like it wasn't worth it to me. Like, I'm not all about the money. Even though I had $3,000, $3,500 every 2 weeks. That's $7,000 a month I'm running through. It wasn't nothing. I took off. I left them. I said, all right, I'm resigning. I quit. All money ain't good money to me. See, and that's how you know that I'm thorough at heart. Because, like, I'll turn down something to bring back my life. I'll turn down money to bring back my life or to bring back myself. If I'm working 12 hours, you got to think, I would go clock in at 7:30 every day. I would not get off till 8 o'clock. So from 7:30 in the morning, I would go in when it's dark and I would leave when it's dark. And I would do that Monday through I would do it 6 days a week. And the only time I would have off, it wouldn't even be a Sunday. It would be like a Monday or a Tuesday that I would have off. And it's like you wouldn't even have a full day off because you're still going in 6 days a week. So you literally go to sleep and wake up and you're back in there again. And it's like, it just was not worth it to me. Like, but I thought about going back and shit just because I'm trying to get like rich. I'm trying to get rich quick, and I thought about going back, but it's always gonna be there. Like I left on good terms. I worked there for a year and a half, and nobody makes it to regular. You got to think when I started out, you can't just go in and start out regular mailman. You're making what they make. You got to work your way up. You're not even a regular mailman for like the first year. Most people don't even make it to a regular mailman because you walk 15 miles every day. You walk 15 miles every single day, no less. You do not stop walking at all. You're not sitting in the truck. If you stop and you take your full 30-minute lunch, it's over. You won't make it. You're going to be there 45 minutes, after your shift, after your normal time. Just by stopping and taking your lunch. Like, you can't even take your 15-minute break and your full 30-minute lunch, eat, and sit and go back to work with it. If you do that, it's curtains. You got to take a 10 or 15-minute lunch or eat in between stops. because it's like that drastic. Like that's how much you were walking all day long. If you stop for more than 30 minutes out of that day, I don't care if it's 5 minutes here, 7 minutes here, 10 minutes here, and then it adds up to 30, you're done. You're done. You're going to go, and they tell you bring a piece of mail back and it's your ass. And they don't play about it like it's a federal thing. You bring a piece of mail back and they act like you just stole the mail or something. You know what I mean? They act like you went to the mailbox, took it out, and brought it here. Like, man, if y'all don't, so yeah, it just wasn't worth it to me, man. It was real good money, and I'll probably go back eventually. I will definitely go back eventually. But right now, it just ain't for me. I'm not going to go walk 15 miles, 12. I did it for a year and a half. I stacked up my money and I got out the way. Like, I'm not going to sit somewhere forever where I'm miserable at. You know what I mean? I just won't do it. I like to be happy and make my money. So, yeah, that's all it was. I just resigned. I went in there, like, I ain't going to lie to you. I called in for like 2.5 weeks straight because my ankle was swollen. I could barely walk. At this point, my body was broke down. I could barely walk. My ankle was swollen up this big every day. And they were still making me go walk the 15-mile routes. They weren't trying to give me no like light duty, like give you a couple streets less today. None of that. Like, no, they put more work on you and give you somebody else's overtime. Like, you always have somebody else's overtime. So if you're new and you're just coming in the door, you got to think there's some people that's been there 10, 20 years. They're already set up in the game. They've got FMLA, they've got days off, they've got sick leave where they can call in 2 months. So all you're doing the whole time as a new person, you're not only are you doing your work, but you're doing 2 hours and 3 hours overtime of everybody else's work, no matter what, every single day. But yeah, so like I said, eventually I just went in there. I called in for about 2.5 weeks, and then eventually I just told them, look, I'm not gonna work there no more. I want to resign. I'm gonna leave on good terms. I might come back, but like I'm just not gonna work there and do all that work like that. Yep, I signed the papers and left. Ain't been back since. Ain't needed to go back. Ain't wanted to go back, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, there's times that I did want to go back. Like, I do want to go back sometimes, but I know what comes with it. Because that money was nice. I was eating. I had money. Like, and I don't really care about all that. You know, the money ain't important to me as much as it is, like, living your life how you want to live. Like I always tell people, you get one life and you get one body. You can't go back on none of that shit. Like, you better live how you want to. Like, I could never go down and be like, damn, I didn't do this or do that. Like, at the end of the day, if whatever happens, I know that I lived how I wanted to live. That's why I always tell people I'm forever an outlaw. I'm never going to live how y'all want me to live. I'm never going to live by y'all's laws and rules that y'all make. That shit's corny to me. I do whatever I want. Like, I do whatever I want in this world. Like, if I didn't have any money and I was dead broke and my situation was bad, I'm walking in here and I'm grabbing whatever I want and I'm leaving with it. Like, I'm not the type to hide it. It's coming in my hand right here and I'm going to walk clean out the door. Sir, yeah, don't touch me. Like, it gets drastic when I'm in that mode. Like, I don't live by these rules that people live by. Jail don't scare me. I don't give a fuck about none of that at all. It ain't nothing but a timeout. What are y'all going to do? Give me 3 hots and a cot? What are you going to do? Give me somewhere to sleep and feed me and bring me my food and bring me everything I need and pay me to be here? Fuck y'all. Give me 3 hots and a cot. I'm going to go lay down, sit in the corner and stand on it. Fuck you mean do time on my dick. Like, it's nothing. So yeah, once that's out the window, there's really nothing nobody else can do to you. You know what I mean? In the world. Just live how you want to live and forever outlaw. Like, if I didn't have a license and I needed to get to work, I'm driving to work. Give a shit. Taking my chances. When the cops come, they come. Like, people don't scare me at all. And that's just how you got to be in this world, because I'm not going to sit here and just be one of them people that just bow down to everything they want you to do. Whole time you're bowing down to everything they want you to do, they're taking your money and making you work and taking all your bread from you and, like, basically treating you like a slave, and you're just going down with it. And then you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to listen to these rules. I'm going to pay these tolls for this. I'm going to do these taxes. And, yeah, well, I'm going to do the taxes. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to do the taxes. The motherfuckers are coming. You don't do the taxes. But yeah, long story short, it's like, fuck y'all. I think I'm gonna ever live by these laws. That's why I say I'm forever outlaw, man. I'm gonna just go to work and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to on that aspect. And I'm gonna give y'all y'all's little money that y'all take from me, but other than that, I do what I want in this world. Come on. Like, I don't have jobs that just hold me accountable and like I gotta be here. And if I lose this job, I'm scared to death and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And that's not me, bro. I will up and leave the job like that because I know at the end of the day, God's always got me. And every time I've ever left a job because of a situation to where I was getting killed out, underappreciated, overworked, underpaid, all that shit, every time I ever left, I always progressed. I always got something better and better and better. I never went backwards. I never took a pay less leaving a job. I've never took a pay less leaving a job. I've always made more and more and more every time. So don't let them fool you. Don't feel like you're a victim and you're a slave and like you've been at this company 7 years. You just don't know any other life outside of it. You don't know what you're going to do. You want a new job, but you don't have time to go fill out apps. You don't have a day off to go get, the interview and do the drug test and do all that. Man, fuck them people. Call in, go do the drug test, leave that job, make that next step. Every time I ever took the next step and got out of my comfort zone, I made it happen and it always worked out positive. It never was a failure, ever. So yeah, don't let these people make you feel like you're a slave. That goes for everybody, because like you know how many people out here in this world that are stuck. They're stuck because they're working at a job somewhere where they feel like they've been there so long they can't get out. They don't have any money because they're working paycheck to paycheck. You know what I mean? There's people that feel like that because that was me at one point. I worked at that slaughterhouse, man. When I first got out of jail, I started getting sober. And I worked at that slaughterhouse for 7 years, and I know how, and I was stuck there. So I know how it feels. And you would just, you'll feel lost. You just feel like, that it's not working. You're living paycheck to paycheck. So I know how it feels. And then every time I always took that step and left, or I was like, you know what, fuck these people. And I stepped out on them and stood up. It always worked out for me every single time. I never failed. So yeah, but I'm not saying that's what I'm going through right now because I'm super happy with my job. Like the whole thing is I took less money to go somewhere. I took less money to go to the job I'm at now just to be at peace type shit. So, but yeah, I might go back to the post office here real soon. I could go back at any time. And they laugh and they think it's funny and they be like, "Oh, he's a mailman and shit." Bro, I be sitting on $10,000 all the time. Like, and that's nothing. Like, if I blew 10, it would mean nothing. That's what I'm saying, though. So it's like, man, let them people laugh at you, but the whole time, like, they can't even make a phone call to somebody. Whole time, they can't make a phone call to somebody. Real talk, they gotta walk to McDonald's just to make a phone call so they can get on Wi-Fi. But got the nerve, and that be the same people laughing at you. They'd be like, "Oh, he was a mailman. He was this. He was that. Y'all are cornballs. I was a felon and still a mailman. You can go check my record right now." Like, and so there ain't nothing. There's no excuse of what's holding you back, or I'm this. I don't have an ID. I'm a felon. Man, shut up. I didn't have nothing when I got out. I had a bag of clothes, a grocery bag of clothes, not a garbage bag, a grocery bag full of clothes when I started. Nothing. Just the clothes on my back and a jacket and some shoes and some jewelry. And started out with nothing. I'm talking about you get released and they kick you out, they open the door and it's 20 degrees outside and you got locked up in the summer. You're in a t-shirt and shorts and sandals. They don't give a fuck. I started with nothing. And it wasn't long ago either. It wasn't nothing but about 6 years ago, 7 years ago, really. No, I'm lying. It was like 9 years ago, but yes, sir, we built it up from nothing, and I came all the way, and I figured out, and life was a learning lesson the whole time. And really, I just figured it out. Like all the fucked up situations that I had to go through and the ways that I was living, it all ended up paying off. Now I'm untouchable. Like I don't take losses. Every time I take losses, it's not a loss because I'm already prepared. Appreciate that, Rex. He said, "Yo, loving the dedication. We're feeling motivated, dedication, determinated. You know what I mean? We're determinated to do good. Cold enough for you?" They said. God damn, it's about 10 degrees out here. Huh? Hell yeah, my cat's even in his house down here. What? And I'm out here in sandals. Look. Ooh. I'm out here in sandals. Mm. God damn, my hands is ice blocks. Like, damn near died just to go smoke a cigarette. Like, it's awful out here. It is treacherous. Like, who did this shit? Like, who asked for this? Somebody prayed for this. God damn. Yeah, somebody prayed for this shit. This is unreal. This is unreal. And there's about to be fucking probably 2 foot of snow coming. Really, like a foot, but they said 12 to 18 inches. And it's supposed to be here starting, like, I think tomorrow. So, yep, it's gonna get treacherous. He said we need more gas cars. Well, we got 2 cars out there. Seems like them don't even do shit. We're in the building tonight. I need to get all the time. It's really. What up, Cobra? What's going on? What's going on? Cobra's tapping in with us. He's in the building. Come on. In the building. Yes, sir. We're back. Oh no, I seen that on there. Like, oh no. Can't do that. Like, hold on.
Why aren't you even wearing the pants to go with it?
Which one? They're in there. I know I should have put those on. I just put these on because these were right there. What's the word, heard? He said, what's the wordy, birdie? What's the word, heard? Now tell him, don't take my lingo. I started that. What's the word, heard? You know, like the herd, the gang. Come on, the pack. What's the word, heard? Tell them don't start taking my shit neither. They already have. They've started. They're already taking my lingo. I started this shit. I said, what's the word, heard? Look, I got it buttoned all the way to the top, though. I ain't playing no games. Hello. Yes, sir. We're blessed. Blessed and highly favored. Come on. Yes, sir. We're blessed. Positive today. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, though. I really did. Like, I wanted to destroy shit when I first woke up this morning. Some days just be like that, you know? I just be wanting to just destroy shit. Just come through and just, like, massacre shit. Like, honestly. They ain't saying much today, are they? It's kind of dead. He said tired of the winter. Hell yeah, Total Tech in the building with us. Straight out the Lou, come on. Straight out of Louisville, Kentucky. Let's go. Straight out the Ville. We call it the Ville. You know, y'all can call it the Ville too if y'all want. Louisville, 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 Louisville. Come on. John's in the building. Yes, sir. We're putting on. We're putting on, man. I don't know about big time, and I know a lot of people though. Small timing in the Ville, man. I stay out the way. I'm just another guy. I swear, when they say Louisville or Louisville, it's Louisville. Louisville. That's how you know. But you know, people like us, when we hear people say it, we automatically know if you're from here or not just by the way you say it. If you say Louisville, I'm like, oh, okay, they've been around before, like they've lived here or something, because they know how to say it like the right way. Nobody knows how to say it the right way. Nobody. They're always gonna say Louisville or Louisville or Louis. They never say Louisville. So if I hear you say Louisville, I know what time it is. Everybody else gonna be like Louisville or Louisville or whatever. But yeah, so I automatically know when people and anybody that's from Louisville, we automatically know if you're from here just by the way you say it. Like off the bat, we're gonna know. Like, don't let me be like, "Where you from?" and you say Louisville. I'm gonna say, "No, you ain't." No, you ain't. Louisville, Louisville, Louisville. Come on, man. Like, stop playing. Did you go to your doctor? Yeah, shit. I can't wait though for it to start back up. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, in the summertime, listen, in the summertime, Louisville's actually a nice, decent place to be at. Like, there's always stuff to do. I mean, they always got like Thunder over Louisville or some type of chow wagon or some type of booths or something going on at the waterfront or the some kind of type of festival or there's all types of shit always going on in Louisville. If you don't find something at the waterfront going on, all you gotta do is go to Fourth Street Live or just look up events in Louisville. Man, there's always something to do. But in the wintertime, it's dead around here. You better be trying to pay to do something. Like you gotta have money in the wintertime to have fun in Louisville. I'm not gonna lie, because you're gonna want to go to like you know the Muhammad Ali Center or the Science Center, and somewhere like that where it's inside and it costs a little bit of money, but it ain't nothing. Well, you ain't got eight to $12. Take your kid there and they'll have a blast all day long. They got pizza and all that stuff. You'll be all right. Yep, the World Festival. I go to that one too. Yeah, that's always a good one because they always got the booths that sell all the shit. And always look at the jewelry booths and shit, even though they're fake as fuck. And I never buy the shit. I just still like to go look because I like. I've always been a jewelry connoisseur since I've been young. So it's like I study all the pieces and everything. But now it's like when I was younger, I used to wear fake shit, just whatever I could get. Food be busting, yup, the food trucks and shit. There's always food trucks, yup. Yeah, it's turned up down here. He said, "Are you a Jew?" Lucas said, "Are you a Jew?" There's Puddin'. Puddin' said, "Am I still banned?" When were you ever banned? You might have been in time out or something, but I don't think you've ever been banned, have you? We might have put you in the corner. He said, "I timed you." Nah, see, that's a lie though, because that don't even sound like me. I don't time people out for no reason. So yeah. No, you gotta really be talking shit, spamming and all types of shit. So I know you just said a cold lie right there. I know you just said a cold fucking lie because anybody that asked me about my job, I would let you know. Like, I'm never rude to anybody unless they're rude to me first. Never. So I know that's a lie. And then for two, how I know it's a lie is you said I timed you out for asking about a job. Listen, I don't time nobody out. If I timed you out, it's because you were just saying dumb shit back to back to back for at least 10, 15 minutes before I finally just put you in the corner to make you feel stupid, make you feel like you gotta wait to say something, make you feel like you gotta wait to speak your mind, like you gotta wait your turn, stand in line type shit. You know what I mean? That's really all I do. So yeah, they said, "Look at me smile being called a bully." Yeah, like I know better than that though. I'm never a bully. She said I smiled when he called me a bully. Listen, everybody that knows me knows I'm furthest thing away from bullying. I only I only bully people that stay saying stupid shit on here to me and try to bully me. You know what I mean? But yeah. I laughed because she said that I timed her out for asking about my job. I know better than that. I wouldn't have timed you out for no reason. Or he, whoever it is. Because a motherfucker will say anything on here. Like, it's hilarious to me. Like, I just don't understand. It's crazy, though, because, like, people will come in here and they'll say stupid shit, and then I start saying stupid shit. But then they'll come back in another day and be cool or halfway decent, and I'm still saying stupid shit to them. And then now I'm the bad guy. You know what I mean? Now I'm the bully. Oh, I'm the virtual bully. Right. If anything, I'm the one that's always getting bullied when they keep on trying to say my address and talk about where am I at and they're gonna do this and do that. And every time I tell them where I'm at and let them know, and nobody ever shows up, nobody ever does shit. Because trust me, I'm one of them guys. Go ask anybody that's got into it with me. Any of them, go look at my Discord. They were talking about coming to get me while I was at work. I gave them the location and told them where I was working at. I'm that guy. I'm not the one to hide. Like, because you know how I think. I'm thinking, fuck it. I've never did nothing to this person. I'm gonna let them know where I'm at. And if you got the nerve and you got the balls to come try to do something to me, you're gonna find out. Cause I'm the type of guy. I don't like to have nothing over my shoulder. I don't want to watch over my back. I don't want to feel like people are after me or I gotta watch over my back. So I'd rather give you my address or somewhere close to me and let's see if you pull up just so I can call your bluff and know, and then I'm feeling okay. I know that they're full of shit. I would rather it be like that. And if you did pull up, then good. I know that you're right there, and we can just finish it off. And other than that, I won't have to worry about it no more. But it'll be said and done. So Yeah, I'm not the coward like everybody else on here. I let them know my fucking address. Go look at my Discord. I let them know exactly where I'm at all the time. Yeah, I'm never a coward about it though. Believe that. That's one thing about me. They all know where I am. Exactly where I am. They was talking about pulling up on me at my job, this, that, and the other. They say shit to me all the time. I can never be a bully. Please don't say that. I don't bully anybody. I took up for all the ones that was getting bullied, and then they still treated me like shit, like RJ and all the other ones. Let's be real. Like, I was taking up for them people. I'd let them come in my Discord, and I would amp them up and mention their names on the live and say shit about them so they'd feel a little better and, seem a little cool, and motherfuckers wouldn't be saying shit about them as much on my granny. But nobody would ever mention that, though. Like, they was messaging me, telling me to block people out of the Discord, saying, oh, they're bullying me. They're talking about my dead family. Please block these people. And I would block them. I would be like, all right, and I got him out of there. RJ knows, ask him. You know what I mean? If anything, I was helping the people that were getting bullied, amping them up, making them seem cool, vouching for people that weren't going to be thorough, vouching for people that weren't going to stand on nothing that made me look silly in the end. You get what I'm saying? So, nah, that could never happen with me. I quit trying to take up for the people that was getting bullied because then every time that I would start getting bullied, they would go with them because the way they feel, though, it's not them getting bullied. So then they would start laughing about it and be like, ha ha, and start going with the people. So it's like, it is what it is. There's a difference between some of these people on here. A lot of these people hide behind the screen all day long. And you won't never see them. I talk the most shit, but let you know exactly where I am. You know how many people's messaged me saying, where you at? I'll come to you right now. But here, I could pull up my Discord. I wish I had my tablet right now. I would pull up 20 messages of stupid ass dumb people talking about they're coming to get me. And I'll be like, meet me here at the park. None of them ever show up. Nobody ever shows up. And I call their bluff every time. And then they're probably tripping, sitting there wondering, like, damn, this dude's serious as fuck. Like, he really did just give us the address. He really did. Yeah, of course I did. I'm always strapped, and I have nothing to worry about, and I don't look for trouble. If you come get me, then that's going to be your fault. I'm telling you, like, I'm not looking for trouble ever. But, like, nobody's going to come do nothing to me either, or you're going to die. So that's just how I look at it. I don't mind to say my address. I don't mind. I'm not going to say my house address ever, of course, duh. I'm not going to give them the ups and just let you pull up on me while I'm asleep. But yeah, I'll give you 5 minutes down the street. I'll give you the McDonald's down the road's address. I'll give you the waterfront, which is 5 minutes from me as well. You know what I mean? There's a difference between being retarded and just being plain stupid. Come on, I won't get so yeah. I let them know what it is. Look, there's RG right there after he said it. He said we working in Cincinnati in 2 weeks. I pray RG drops a natty. I'm dead. Damn. He said I'm all on it. I believe it though. Plus you're from Louisville. We ain't no punks out here, man. I'll say that much. We're all on some other shit if you push us further enough, far enough. We're all on some. I mean, and of course everybody is, but it's like not nowadays. Motherfucker will be quick to put a gun in your face, but they won't put any hands on you. He said, bro, you don't want these problems. Look, RJ standing on business in the live today. Already told Seven I want him to record it all. On live. Damn, John's ready to pounce. And he is going to Cincinnati too, because he does work at the the trafficking place. So like they do travel and shit around. Damn. Your ass is grass. They said it was only greener where you watered it. Come on. Yo, what's going on, Alicia? What's the word? Yo, she tapped in with us. What's the word? She been tapping in with us lately. He said, don't duck the smoke. He said, you're tough on the keyboard. Showing mad love. That's a fact. I appreciate that. I really do. Shout out to anybody that shows love and positivity. You know what I mean? I'm that guy too. I try to help everybody as well. They talk down on me. They called me a bully because I get on here and stand up for myself and handle my business. That's what's crazy. Meanwhile, people's messaging me talking about they're gonna do this and do that and kill my family. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing. But yeah, called me a bully because I stood up for myself and I get on live and I don't let people's comments get to me and then I handle them rough right after they do it. I show love to everybody though. I really do. I'm that guy. I try to push everybody forward. Trust me. I would never say nothing to nobody that wasn't talking shit to me. I wouldn't just make fun of you or that's not my personality ever. I uplift the people that are down bad. The people that just get left that nobody cares about. The people that get high and people just look at them like junkies or throw them away because, they're just on the street or whatever. I'm that guy. Like, I help everybody literally in real life though and never record it, never put it on the internet, nothing. And that's just stuff that I don't even talk about. Give out money and all types of crazy shit. Like, you know how many times I donate to like any type of tip or when it comes up the kosher McDonald's shit, I'm always hitting $1, $2 and helping people out like that to where people had to tell me stop doing that. Literally telling me to stop. Like, you gotta quit doing that all the time. Like, you don't, like, because I just feel obligated to have to do that. When anytime something will pop up like that, like when you're about to pay for something, and it'll be like for Cozair or something or anything, or do you want to round it off to the nearest dollar for so and so, and I'm that guy. So I've done. I feel like my positivity's outweighed my negativity by far. She said I posted a pic. Where'd you post the pic at? Oh, on her YouTube. They said, wow, you're such a nice person. Oh, well, thank you. Nothing special, just on my profile. Nothing special or nothing. Like, look, they was on it. Like, they flew over there. They thought they were going to get some cheeks or something. Like, I'm dead. They flew over there. Y'all are funny. Hell yeah. Yeah, once you go live, I'll turn you up. I'll tap in. Shit. I always tap into people's live. I'm pretty sure I got the notifications set too, to where like I get notifications when you go live. Yeah, hell yeah. You ain't already got John added? John's from Louisville. Come on. He's a thoroughbred as well, man. John's from where I'm from. You gotta add John, Alicia. Yeah, no, you can't do that. John's a real All American thoroughbred himself, man. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. Like, don't do that. We're built different down here, cut from a different cloth. I'm telling you, you see, like, it is what it is. Make sure you add him. Yeah. Yes, sir. So what are you doing today? Nothing. You see it. I do got a couple things I gotta do. I gotta get ready to go to the grocery and shit because we're about to get a foot and a half of snow. So I gotta go to the grocery and prepare for that. And but yeah, I don't have too much planned. I'm not working for the weekend. I'm off on the weekends all the time. Some good boxing tomorrow, John said. I'll be watching that in UFC as well. There's also a UFC fight Saturday night. Justin Gaethje and somebody else. I forget who he was fighting. I had to go, but yeah, I gotta watch the UFC fights, and I'll definitely be watching boxing. I got some money on my betting account too, so I'm definitely putting some money on the fights tonight. Going food shopping, she said. Yep, gotta get that food. I swear, that's what I'm doing. Getting some shit. Stacking up. But yeah, we got like 18 inches of snow coming, John. It's getting ready to plow us. I can't wait. He said I got a few drops to make them cooling. That's what's up. Damn, you're at work right now? Oh, it's Friday. I'm tripping. I'm off today. I'm thinking I would be working too as well today, but one of the jobs canceled on us and fucked up the contract basically. So now I gotta wait. I'll be back to work Monday just like normal, but that sucks. This was a slow week. I only worked 3 days out of the week. Yeah, no, it gets hot in Kentucky though. In the summertime, hell yeah, it'd be like 90 degrees and 95 degrees and shit every day. In like the middle of June and July and August, what? It'd be 98 degrees and 95 and 92 and 89 every day. And I swear to you, our heat is different. I don't care what they say. Like, I've been to Florida. I've been to Florida multiple times, and it's been 90 degrees down there, but they always constantly have a breeze. They're on the coast. So their 90 degrees is not our 90 degrees. We have no oceans. The closest body of water we got's a river that ain't doing shit, but maybe causing a gust of wind, and that's about it. But you gotta think, Florida's 90 and Kentucky's 90, or places like Georgia and Louisiana, just it's different. Like there's no beaches around like that and shit. It's like y'all have a breeze. Their 90's really like 80. Our 90 and the wind ain't moving. So the sun is just beaming straight down on you. Like I'm talking about sometimes I go in the sun and I'll feel sick. Like I know I'm getting old. I'll be like, can't see for the first 5 minutes. My eyes are watering and shit. I'm like, oh god damn. Like yeah, sometimes in the summertime though it gets hot as fuck and humid. Yeah, more humid. That's a fact because all the woods in the country and it's like the mountains and just everything. We're kind of down in a valley in Louisville, but it's like we're surrounded by woods. Like you, that's why everywhere you look out when you're in Louisville, if you go stand on your roof, it's trees. And you'll see city and houses, of course, but it's like you see trees and a lot of shit. Yeah, she said I got sick down there. I swear, I stood in the sun too long a bunch of times here, and like uh I got sun poisoning one time. Like the sun does me different. Like I'm the real deal white. Like I can't even handle the sun like that. Like I get tan in the summertime for sure. I get tan quick, especially when I was like really working outside and shit. But I don't do good with the sun. I hate the sun. I'd rather it be cold. I swear I would. Somebody said film boy. Look at him on my dick so bad. See, that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers always got something rude or something stupid to say, and then I'm clowning them out from there on out, period. They said I was a bully. I was like, what? A bully? Like, I'm the furthest thing away from a bully. Like, what? I bully the people that get on the internet and bully other people. They said, where are you from? I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Where are you from? Where you watching from? I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, man. We're tapping in. We're in the building, man. Home of the All-American Thoroughbreds. We're just cut from a different cloth. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that sub button. GP, what's going on? If you're watching this right now and you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I need everybody to turn it up and burn it up and like it up and hype it up. Come on, sub it up and fuck it up. He said he's tapping in from India. Okay. All right then. Shout out to India, man. I fucks with India, but I could never go over there and eat y'all street food. They was cooking on the ground. They picked up the ice off the concrete and slid it across it and then put it in somebody's cup. They slid the ice across the concrete, a big ass block, and then broke it down and put it in somebody's cup. I seen it. You've seen it. Like I always tell people, if you're from India, you've ate probably 30 flies in your life, at least 30 flies. Like y'all have fly food. That shit was rough. I was like, good grief. But shout out to India. I really do fuck with India. Like I would love to go there. But I just would have to bring my own food. Like I'm gonna have my own fruit roll-ups and gushers and chips. I can't go over there and eat the shit they was eating. Fuck it. That shit, I mean, the food was alive. They had these like jumping cricket things and they were just eating them like and they were jumping off the spoon. And I was like, oh golly, bro, these people are Vikings, like they're veterans. He said Indian food's fire. I ain't never had it, like, but I'm talking about the street food. Like, I watch on my phone some of those videos, and but I'm not gonna say it's bad. I don't want to put a bad image on India because I don't know. I've never been there, but I seen the way that some of them street vendors that sell their shit. They don't wear no gloves. They fucking flies and just 5-star hotel. Shout out to y'all, man. That's what, see, I'm trying to get there, man. I need to go see for myself, man. I know it's got to be better than America. It's got to be better than America. Like, the USA sucks. Like, don't ever come here. Like, everybody always thinks the USA is so good, and they're like, yeah, you got beaches and paradise, but they don't understand that when you come here, to be here, you have to work. To be here, you have to work. And then you give them most of your money when you work. So yeah, you can enjoy a nice life, but you got to do stuff you don't want to do every day if you want to be in America, which is work. That's just how it is. And they don't tell you that part. They just, you know. India has some beautiful places. I believe that. I believe that. I'd like to go. I would. He said, bro, you got New York, LA. I've never been to either one of those. I've never been to New York, never been to LA. Like, that's crazy, you know what I mean? I could probably go. I could definitely go if I wanted to, but like I said, I'm always working. I'm always working. I'd have to find time to take off to get vacation, and it's like, that's America for you. Yeah. He said, come on, bro. America is not suck. Yes, brother. America is suck. America is shit. I would like to come to India so I can come try your guys' food. They are gonna cancel me, bro. I have to stop. Like, this is just a crazy situation. They already called me a bully. Like, I have to stop. They are gonna cancel me. No, it was a 9, not a 7. Okay, okay. The one-time payment of... Plus, you can't even buy nothing in India unless you got a calculator. You gotta type it in. I'm dead. This dude hates me, bro. I'm just playing. Nah, Trump sucks, brother. I wish I could let this guy come to America and I could go to India and we could trade spots. Trump sucks. Nah, Trump don't really suck, but like he's not a good person, I guess you could say. But at least he's fucking standing up for our country and not fucking like letting people bully us and but like I'm not gonna say that I agree with everything he does. I think that he's just unprofessional sometimes too and shit, but he's a good president, I feel as far as having these countries out here not taking money from us and bullying us and stuff. But yeah. But he is on his last leg though. She said he's on his last leg. It's about over with for him. I don't think he can be reelected again. Can Trump be reelected?
Hmm?
Or is this Trump's last time as president?
Last time.
Also, he's trying to destroy everything before he leaves. I see what's going on. Yeah, he's hitting buttons at this point and just blowing people up.
Hmm? We're gonna have to go to the grocery in a second, okay?
You already
Because I gotta
know.
go to my Carter's birthday at 7:30, so we can't go later.
That's
We have to go at like 4.
what time is it now?
3:14.
I hate the grocery, bro. That
Well,
shit's.
we gotta go because it's about to be really bad for days, and we're not gonna have no food if we don't go.
I got my torch. We're good in this motherfucker. I hope the power don't go out though.
It's gonna go out. We need to get like extra blankets and stuff. Like,
Thomas said
seriously.
he went and got those rechargeable hand warmer things that we
We sh-
seen
What do you mean? We need to get that.
for
What
his
is it?
snakes because the power goes out. His snakes have to have heat.
What rechargeable hand warmers? What are they? We need it.
The ones I seen at that tool store the other day when we were at this getting that thing for my tire. You
What
didn't
is
see it, and I was like, damn, it was like rechargeable hand warmers. You just hold on to them. They were like metal and shit, but they get real hot. But yeah, they were dope though. But he ended up going and getting them. But I think they're like $60 or something crazy. But that ain't nothing. If we needed to buy it, we could go get them.
We need to get it before.
He got the president out of there real quick. That was hilarious to me. Oh yeah, he did Nicolas Maduro. Like that's crazy though that he was even able to do that. Like I feel like when he's not president anymore, they're gonna try to hit him with war crimes. Like they're gonna definitely try him because he killed a lot of people. He's killed a lot of people doing what he does, and he talks about all these other leaders and calls them mass murderers and thugs. But like he's the one that's acting like the thug, and he's the one that's fucking killed people and shit. Like a lot of people, he hit that button and he's been blowing up all those boats. Like, look, at the end of the day, these people are selling drugs. You don't got a right to hit a button and blow them up and end their whole life because they made a bad decision. You don't know what kind of position they was in to where they wanted to have to go do that and mess with the cartel and take a chance at dying to make some money. You get what I'm saying? Like he tries to make it seem like because they sell drugs they should die and that he's right for blowing them people up, and that really ain't right though. Like but I agree with Trump and I like Trump and I think that he's a good president. But some of the stuff he does that I just don't fuck with, and I don't think it's right that he's able to blow people up and take people's life like that. Over something that they're doing, and he justifies it, and he'll be like, "Oh, they're mass murderers coming into our country, rapists," and but it's like, but you don't know that. Like, you might have just mangled somebody that was killing the mass murderers and the rapists and was a good guy that took care of his kids and sold drugs to help his family, and you just blew him up, though, for no reason. Like, y'all could have just ran up on the boat like they were doing for years now. Like when every other president was in office, they would just run up on the boats with the military, take over the boat. You know, they wouldn't have to shoot nobody. They would go peacefully. Because at the end of the day, those people don't even have guns like that on them. They probably do, but not on them boats. They're trying to get that from one side to the other so they can get paid. That's all they care about. They don't need a gun. They're on the ocean flying, and then they go straight back. That's their job, is to get it to where it's going without getting caught so they can get paid. So it's like, bro, he's blowing people up that he shouldn't be doing that. I'll say that much. Because, like, I've sold a lot of stuff and I've made a lot of money, and I sold drugs from the time I was 15 to 25, like a lot of them. A lot of them. And I just know that people change. You know, it could be 10 years down the road and then people might not do that no more. They might grow out of it. They might just be like, you know, get locked up a few times, and some people might die around them and they lose a few people, and just finally they're ending up like, you know, fuck it, I ain't gonna do it no more. Like, that's what it takes usually. Because eventually people die, plugs die, you know, people lose contact, people go to jail. Like, all good things come to an end. Always. It don't matter what it is. Everything comes to an end. But all good things come to an end. You know, and anything great, it just, you know, it can't last forever. It just can't. That's why you have legends. That's why you have legends. That's why you have the Hall of Fame. That's why you anything great cannot last forever. All situations are temporary. I don't know if anybody's told y'all that, but that's the main situation that's going on right now. Like, all situations are temporary. No matter what you're living like right now, it's gonna change in a few years. It's going to. In some way, some form. Like, it's gonna happen. I've been in a different position in my life about every 3 years. I could be down bad, then 3 years later I'm up good for 5 years, and then like hit something happen and fall down and just hit face first. Like, it could happen to anybody. It's like, damn. Thank God that hasn't happened to me lately. And I mean, I did have a few little stumbles here and there. I had to pay like 1,500 and then pay bills and get my car fixed, wreck my car, shit like that. But that's minor shit when you're already doing good and you're already working and you are building shit. Minor shit, man. We paid that all at once, no problem. Bam. Paid it all at once. They fixed it, and I'm back on the road again, no problem. Hello. They said he ain't going nowhere. Look, RJ's all for Trump. He said he ain't going a fucking place. Come on, he's getting it in 2028. Trump 2028. Damn. I don't. Can he get it again though? I thought he couldn't get it again. Didn't he already do it twice or something? Or I thought you could be president 3 times or 3 terms or something. Has he already been president 3 terms? Damn. She said I don't want to say the wrong thing anyway. See, that's what people are so scared of. They really just don't want to speak their mind or say anything on the internet because they're like afraid to get canceled or what. Like, I just don't care. Fuck it. She said I don't want to say the wrong thing anyway. Say what you gotta say, Alicia. Fuck it. Stand on business, man. We ain't worried about getting canceled here. Oh, they're going after people for that? Oh, God, they're coming after me now? Fuck. That's hilarious. He's trying to make it to where he can run again. Hey, I hope so. And he'll do some shit like that though. Trump will really pull some strings and like change laws around and make it to where he can run. Like, presidents can now officially run 3 terms, 4 terms. Man, that would be crazy. What if he just forever tries to stay president and like does like a dictator thing, how like Nicolas Maduro and all them other people has did for so long, fucking Saddam Hussein, all these people. I think somebody would eventually kill him though, for sure. Yeah, we wouldn't deal with that in America. Like, nah, they already tried to take your fucking head off twice already, like, and they failed both times. That's how I know they wasn't trying. Like, no, if he tried to do the dictator thing, like, and tried to overrun the Capitol and do all that, oh no, he'd be over. Somebody would end up coming to get him. But yeah, I don't know. I think he did a good job as far as like as president. He changed some rules. He made it to where you can't really mooch off the government now and like welfare and all that. Like you got to actually work and show proof of working to keep your food stamps, and you got to work at least like 15 hours a week or something now to have or something like that, or that's what he's trying to do, and that's how it's been I think for a while, but I don't know. But yeah, he's stepping down on it. So and he's also changed a bunch of laws and he's handled business and made it to where we ain't been so broke and these countries ain't ripping us off anymore. Like there was a lot of countries that are just doing well, thriving in their economy. They're doing great and they're just taken from us while we're over here in debt and we're just getting stolen from. And Trump actually came in and put a halt to all that, and that's why nobody likes Trump. None of the other leaders like Trump. He cost them a lot of money, like he's made it to where nobody can make money off us no more like they used to be able to. Like, and that's why nobody likes him. They can't, the rich ain't getting richer no more with the laws he's putting in place. And the poor is coming up off of it. And the poor is sitting back because we don't give a fuck. We ain't really had millions of dollars ever anyway in big mansions and planes and everything else. So we don't care. We don't see none of that. Y'all are gonna see a nice tax return. Y'all are gonna see more money on y'all's kids if y'all claim kids on y'all's taxes now. Y'all are gonna get that stimulus check that he's about to send out. Like he's been turning up for y'all, man, especially the ones that got kids. When y'all go file, I think it's something crazy now, like a $3,000 whatever it is for like each independent under a certain age. Like it's something crazy now that people are getting for claiming one kid. Like these people are getting 35. Like I know somebody that's got 3 kids. He gets damn near $10,000 back on taxes before he ever files with his work shit. Like he gets six just off the kids. 6 grand back, 60 something hundred just off the kids. And then whatever he gets, probably 1,000 or 2 off of working, all year and getting that money back. So it's like, yeah, he makes damn near 10 bands off of taxes every year. It's like, bro, I always owe. They tell me every year I owe them, but it is what it is. Ain't no big deal. I'm gonna take my losses like a champ on the chin. I'm gonna take them on the chin and I'm gonna pay it and I'm gonna get up out of there. I always have. Every single time I owe taxes, I pay it. I pay it in full. I pay it in lump sum. I don't ever do payments. I don't ever, send the money here and there. I always pay it one lump sum. One year I owed $2,000. Paid it all at once. Bam. 2 bands. Even they were tripping. I'm walking like, damn. They're asking if I want to set up a payment plan. Anything else? Like, do you need a payment plan? Do you need this? Do you need. Like, no, we're just going to pay it all at once. I just need a receipt. That's it. I just need you to send a receipt for sure, and that's all I need. So yeah, I paid some bands to these taxes, man. I don't have debt. Well, that's not a very good way to look at it. But hey, shout out that. I guess. Hey, I mean, I guess that's a good way to look at it. But no, I don't really. I don't have debt. I've paid up all my stuff. I've paid off 3 cars. I paid my bill. I got like maybe a hospital bill or something from back then that I didn't pay off, and then like something else. But like all my stuff, I'm paying paid up today. Somebody said you blocked me. How did I block you? But anyway, y'all, let me get up off here, man. I gotta go to the grocery. I gotta get some food. There's a winter storm coming. Let me get prepared. Y'all are gonna have it to where I'm gonna be out here and there's me 2 foot of snow and I'm gonna be stuck in the house. Straight up, man. I need to get up through today, man. Y'all's gonna have it to where I'm gonna be stuck in the house with 3 foot of snow. But yeah, all right, Alicia. Shout out to you for tapping in with us. I appreciate it. Look, there's Puddin'. Just paid off 2018 taxes. Damn. How'd you do that? Paid it all fucking years later? That's crazy. But shout out to you. At least you caught them up. At least you're getting them paid up, man. It's never too late. Being late is better than never. They said, why you wearing a fake chain? I could never, brother. Everything I got on's legit. Except for this dirty ass watch. But don't be mad. Be glad, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be a hater. Don't hate, appreciate. You know what I mean? If you wouldn't have to beat your meat every day and actually had your girlfriend, you know what I mean? You'd have something to do. But yeah, let me get off here. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. I might go live later for real, for real. I'll probably be live later though, so I'll see y'all later. Everybody have a good weekend, a good rest of the day. Y'all might see me a little later on here. I'm not for sure, but I'll see y'all. Yes, sir. We tap.